This podcast is not sponsored or supported by any business or organization. The views reflected on these podcast episodes are my own. Please be aware I am not a medical expert, travel agent, or any other kind of expert. Hey everyone! Welcome to the Eat, Explore, Love podcast. I'm Ashley. This podcast is based off of my blog of the same name, Eat, Explore, Love. It talks about the unique challenges in traveling around the world when you have celiac disease. Due to sort of popular demand, I decided to also record a podcast to delve a little deeper into my travels and the lessons learned along the way. This week's episode, I want to explore the idea of expectations. This was the lesson for me when I went to Milan. Whenever you hear about the capitals of fashion, art, or history, Milan is always one of the cities that's mentioned. So I had high expectations for what the city was probably going to be like. I thought it would be yet another place I would rave and tell stories about for years to come. But when I got there, everything was just big buildings spread far apart, and I felt no magic at all. My expectations were evidently way too high. Milan had a similar issue that was discussed in episode 3 about Genoa. It's incredibly difficult to travel in Italy in August because so much is closed down. The most magical part about being able to see Milan was getting able to see Leonardo da Vinci's The Last Supper up close. I think I was expecting Milan to be Paris, which to me, Milan did kind of resemble, but had none of the magic and romance of Paris. Now, I have a tricky relationship with the idea of expectations. We live in a very binary world where you are either a glass half full or half empty kind of person. My view of that glass is way more complicated. My active imagination is what makes it so complicated and causes me to live in extremes. I typically try to walk into every situation expecting to be disappointed, so when anything remotely positive happens, I'm pleasantly surprised. But it doesn't always work. I am also guilty of having arguments with people in my head before the conversation even happens. And it's incredibly frustrating when people don't follow the script I've written in my head. I've memorized my lines. Why couldn't they? My way of managing that has been to just expect that people will never act the way I want them to. In this world, don't even expect someone to treat me with the basic respect of being a human being. I never said any of this was the healthy approach, and I'm working on it, but this is where I am in my process. It really infuriates the people that love me. They think it's because I have no self-esteem. They don't understand why I'm so surprised that I'm even invited to their wedding, let alone maybe even in the bridal party, or asked to be a godparent of their child. But the thing is, I do think I have value in this world. That's not lost on me. I just don't realize that other people, other than my grandparents, also see it. Going to Milan kind of proved to me that there's something to my approach in expecting the worst and hoping for the best. I went into Milan thinking it was going to be another version of New York City or London, that there was going to be so much vibrancy and energy, where maybe if I had just gone in to see where the journey would take me, I would have appreciated it for all that it was worth and more. Honestly, the idea of expectations is not something I've fully worked out and need to delve into a little bit more maybe with a trained therapist. Is it really that I have an issue with expectations or an issue trusting myself? or maybe trusting the world around me? Who's to say? I'm sure this won't be the last time this topic comes up on the podcast. Hopefully, I can be joined by someone much smarter, wiser than me to make some serious progress in this area. I'm curious, how do you handle expectations?
Thank you for joining me this week for all the fun journeys and lessons learned on my big adventure called life. For more information on the different cities discussed, check out the blog posts on eatexplorelove.com, posted every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If you have any questions or fun stories to share, feel free to reach out at hieatexplorelove@gmail.com. Until next week, remember to eat well, explore the world, and love yourself. See you next time! This episode is produced, scripted, and edited by me, Ashley. Special thanks to Mientka.